live from Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the home of the Hornets, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Today's game marks the continuation of the Clippers' road schedule.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A 2-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
Going winless against any team is not your desire. I mean, no matter how many or how few times you're facing, that's not something you want on your ledger. That'll be motivation enough for them today, all by itself.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Connects from three-point range. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Duncan with the block. We play just over a minute here in the first. Inside, and taken away by Magic. Ward, good.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Now here's Porter. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the paint, Ibaka, and he drops it in from the low post.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And let's get your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Moncrief. The three-pointer, no good. Charlotte in the lead. Here's the break. Here's Ward. That's tipped. Duncan outside.
Hornets foul call. Charlie Ward. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Porter. To the inside. Outside for Korver. Pocket 6. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
4-3.
Korver's got 6.
Yeah, that catch-and-shoot game of Korver is lethal. His ability to immediately fire off the pass as good as it gets.
And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Holmgren is such a talented player, a lengthy, wily big man who's still growing into his frame.
Here's Johnson. Pass to McMillan, and it's stolen by Moncrief. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Hornets foul call.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting 12 from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Johnson left side. Charlotte no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Down low, and the dunk by Holmgren.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. And the Hornets miss again. 4-on-3 break. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Pass to Moncrief from about 19 feet. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Holmgren's got his third basket of the night. Out to Ibaka to end the run. No good there. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And that one's good by Porter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Porter looking it over. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Van Exel, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Here's Snow. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
At the defensive end, Stoudemire has all the tools to shut you down and turn your water off.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is good. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Challenge to Charlotte, Nick Van Exel. First personal foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Askins. Back to Johnson. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Johnson. He tries for 3. Robinson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Robinson's got his first basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
To the paint. Pass to Snow. Takes a 3. Rebound by Van Exel. Hornets trailed by 15. To the inside. Granger. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Here's Los Angeles now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Pass to Askins. Here's Snow. Covered by Van Exel. Outside for Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Wing shot on the way. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack. Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark. Here's Stoudemire. And Stoudemire slams it in.
Van Exel, a shooting guard and a point guard's body, that time creating for his teammate.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Johnson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Basketball. Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left here in the second. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot blocker.
With 2 seconds left. Can't get the layup.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one.
Hornets foul call. Charlie Ward. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Moncrief. Inside and taken away by Johnson.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Moncrief's shot is off. Hornets trail by 8. Pass to Ward. Johnson surveying the floor. Here is Ibaka. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 6.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Sharp. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He hits the second from the line. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Johnson the screen. Johnson outside. It's stolen by Korver. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. 9 points in the game so far.
Limitless is Korver's range, and he can make any shot in the gym, even from way downtown.
Back to Ibaka. Three-pointer buries the long-range jumper.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And it's Porter with the ball for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Such a wide-open look. And the Clippers lead by 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Drills it from outside.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Moncrief. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And here is Johnson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Ibaka. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Duncan knocks it loose.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Vinny Johnson.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here is Moncrief. And he banks in the layup. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
And Moncrief shoots a really high percentage because he takes good shots. Very selective with the shots he takes.
Duncan with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
2 minutes remaining of the
Here's
third.
Ward.
2 minutes.
Who's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Sidney Moncrief.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Both teams will make substitutions.
They're hungry. Everyone, show them some love. LA timeout is called. Attention, everyone. Look who's coming onto the court. It's the Hornets One Squad. Your One Squad. Let's hear it.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Wells comes with the double team. Here's Van Exel. Hits it from three-point range. Van Exel's got 6 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Into the lane. The 3. Van Exel no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
And the 3 ball is good. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And from time to time, Duncan will take the 3 and knock it down.
Back to Stoudemire. Here's Ainge. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 11.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Sinks the triple.
He's a fantastic facilitator. He could virtually run a team in his sleep.
The 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
To the left side wing. Here's Wells. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots.
53. It's Sports.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 6. Pass to Van Exel. Driving the lane. Ibaka right side. Back to Van Exel. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Korver way outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. And it's stolen by Moncrief. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way.
Terry Porter.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Porter inside. Pass to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Ibaka. And a fast break now for the Hornets. The shot's good from Ainge. Ainge has got 22.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
There's a screen by Robinson. Duncan outside. From outside of the arc. Kept alive. Goes back up. A shot missing. Some solid defense from Johnson.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
That gives them the lead. And Exel's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable. Let's make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Pass to Ainge. Fires the 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Danny Ainge finding a way to come up big right there. Terrific job by Ainge.
Duncan outside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Nick Van Exel.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
At the line for the Clippers.
Moncrief hits them both.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
And the Hornets call time here. We've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And Van Exel is a gamer, someone that embraces those big shots.
Here's Porter. Pass to Holmgren. Johnson with some nice D.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Ibaka outside. Ainge with the ball. Right wing. Here's Van Exel. Duncan with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Some guys demand the ball in these situations. Holmgren gets his wish.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And now Wells pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Out to the right wing. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Wells in the corner. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
It's to Van Exel. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Johnson can't get it to go. And the Clippers have possession. Porter. Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
An efficient shooter like Porter is such a valuable asset on offense. I mean, if he can't find a shot for a teammate, he's got one of his own that he can load and launch.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nate.
He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. He hits both from the stripe.
Nate McMillan is one of those guys that just provides outstanding leadership. A capable scorer who also rebounds, passes, and defends pretty well.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Here's McMillan. And that one hits back iron. So the Clippers with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off